So here's what I need you to do. Head to where those bandits live and wipe them out, plain and simple.
Hi, my name is Tim Willits, and I am the creative director at id Software working on Rage. So when I set out to make Rage, I wanted to build a universe that was bigger than just a single story. The goal of Rage is to make it a franchise. We've done that with even the iPhone version. The iPhone version of Rage centers around Mutant Bash TV, which is only a small part of the overall game. We've created a story and a universe that will go straight into a Rage 2. We can do games, downloadable content that jets off in different directions. With our past games like Doom, Quake, and Wolfenstein, there was a beginning, a middle, and an end, and that was it. But with Rage, we actually have a universe that we've really spent a lot of time to try to develop and to grow. So the Rage universe, the Rage setting, was built from the ground up to be a franchise. We want to take this and move into the future with it. It has a lot of unique things that other games just don't do. In the beginning, it was actually a bit more linear than it is now. We like to call it open but directed. So the world is open, but it's not, I mean, I'm hesitant to say open world game because it's not like other classic open world games. There is a narrative, there is a path that you follow, but player choice is very important. But that choice revolves around kind of the narrative, and the game does progress you forward. I think it's the best of both worlds. You get a great narrative, you always know what to do, but you have a lot of opportunities to explore the world. The biggest problem with first-person shooters now is I believe that people are facing modern combat fatigue. We've had a few titles that have been hugely successful, that have a certain formula that everyone else says, oh, well, if we do this formula and we bake it just like this, we will be successful. And just because they liked one game that worked like that doesn't mean they're gonna like every game if it works like that. So with Rage, you know, it doesn't follow any formula. Heck, it doesn't even follow stuff that we've done in the past, which has actually been a challenge. You know, that's why you have to play it, and because it's different than I got 2 guns and I'm in a room full of Russians. You know, what am I gonna do? So I think that this game is coming out amongst stiff competition, but it's facing competition that has followed, honestly, a formula that people may have started to grow tired of. The thing that the PC offers that the consoles don't offer is, of course, higher resolution. The PC has a lightning fast I/O system. So the gigabytes of textures that we need to move from the media to the screen is much quicker. So you don't have any of the paging artifacts that you may find on the console. Developing, Rage, we've worked on the consoles, and there's actually a lot of latency in the controllers that you don't necessarily have on the keyboard and mouse. So we've definitely struggled with that, but we've made it as fast as we can make it. When we release Rage on the PC, you'll actually have to download the SDK. And I believe you'll have to download 64-bit eeks for it, but you can get that from Steam. And then you hit the console, you type id Studio, there it is. And you have the exact same tools that we use to make the game. Now, making levels in Rage is more difficult than our previous technology, but with the way that we layer the gameplay of the different levels and how the scripting works for the characters, you'll probably see some mods that use the same assets but can rearrange the story, rearrange the characters, and you get different missions and things. So it'll be interesting to see what people do with the PC version. The great thing about id Tech 5 is it's truly scalable. We believe that this technology will be cutting edge right through the next console generation. I mean, look at the Quake 3 technology. Heck, it still powers Call of Duty games. It's a great technology, and you're going to see a lot of kick-ass games using it moving forward.